とにかくこのままじゃ終われない。私ともう一回勝負しろ。
仕方ない。ならこういうのはどうだ。そうだ。まずは四つん這いになって片足を上げろ。
Greetings, this is going to be a short recap of a cultural anime. If you like hypnosis and overpowered main character, then you should watch this anime. If you don't know where to watch it, Google and Incognito are your best friends. In a distant land, there is an arena where all the powerful warriors around the world gathered. This guy with the legendary hairstyle is the main character, and he has no eyes. Although he is a warrior, he is very weak compared to others, and he is quite low in the ranking. So, the others always look down on him and make fun of him. One day, he accidentally wandered into a strange tomb, and this is his first time seeing one. When he is looking at the marking on the wall, he suddenly has a painful headache. Then, he could hear a voice in his head. He did not smoke anything before this, so this must be real. Anyway, the voice told him that it is going to grant him power. After that, a strange mark appears on his right hand. It seems like his newfound power allows him to control others, and he is eager to carry out his revenge on those who look down on him.
他者を操る力、催眠ってやつか。いいぜ、やってやるよ。俺をバカにしてきた連中にこの力で復讐してやる。
Well, I guess he has become the legendary Protein Man. As I said before, no one messed with the Protein Man and gets away with it. So, they are going to get the Excalibur treatment from him later. Anyway, he is currently having a battle with this priest. Before the battle start, he used his power on her and asked her to get excited. Then, he told her that they should duel in a cultural manner. As expected, his power works flawlessly and she agrees to it. So, he made the first move by using his good old reliable Excalibur and charged directly into her dungeon. It looks like his attack is too much for her and she couldn't retaliate at all. Although he did not use Protein Blast, he already managed to defeat her one time and caused her to spawn a lot of holy water, which is enough to solve water shortage in Africa. Like the video if you're from Africa. Moving on, it looks like she still has a second life and she is not admitting defeat. However, she begs him to use Protein Blast to end her. He knew that she can only receive his Protein Blast once, so he asked her to admit defeat. After that, she quickly admit defeat, and he ended the battle by using his ultimate Protein Blast. Thus, the battle is over, and he is the victor on that day. She grovels and thanked him for giving her a lot of fresh organic protein shake. Well, I guess she could gain more muscle weight by receiving that. Don't ask me how I know that information. At nighttime, when he is at the bar, there is a dark elf questioning him, and her name is Viola.
随分と調子が良さそうだな。お前のような闘技場ランク最下位の男が短期間で急成長したとは思えん。どんな卑劣な手を使っているんだ。
It looks like she is sus of him, since he has been climbing in rank rapidly. It is a heresy to doubt the almighty Protein Man, so he told her that she should battle him next to find out the truth. Then, he used his power on her as usual.
疑うなら戦ってみるか。特別なルールでな。
特別なルール？普通に戦う以外に何かあるのか？
However, it seems like she is not affected by his power at all. He did not see that coming because he has no fucking eyes. Anyhow, Protein Man does not back down from a challenge. Therefore, he will be fighting with her in the arena regardless. During the battle, he suddenly felt a sharp pain in his right eye. Well, his eyes have spawned, so shit is about to get serious. Anyway, she noticed that and took the opportunity to launch the first attack. At that moment, he used his power to make her stop. Fortunately, his power worked on her this time. Despite having a high magic resistance, his power exceeds her, and he managed to break through her defense.
なるほど。どうやら視線を合わせることで強力に催眠をかけられるということか。ここからは楽しいショーの始まりだ!
After that, he begins the battle by launching a simultaneous attack on her superior elven genes and her dungeon. Although she was stopped in time, she definitely felt his attack, and she used Holy Water Blast after a short while. Then, he is going to use his Excalibur next. As expected, she is no match for his legendary Excalibur too, and she kept spawning a lot of fresh water. In the end, he used Protein Blast in her dungeon. In addition, he also undoes his power, and everything that she was supposed to feel when the time is stopped came to her in a flash, and she was defeated instantly. I guess this is what she deserved after doubting the almighty Protein Man. When he is walking back home, he was ambushed by someone, and they used the British way on him.
いきなり刃物とは穏やかじゃないな。
明日の試合辞退してもらおう。
これは要するに俺が勝つと困るってことか。
It is a woman, and she wants him to withdraw from the match tomorrow. He told her that everyone will be sus of him if he suddenly withdraw from the match. So, he told her that he is going to lose the match gracefully. Luckily, she agrees to it and lets him go.
その言葉忘れるなよ。
なるほど。昨べのはそういうことか。
On the next day, he looked at the tournament board and realized that everything made sense now. Then, someone called out to him.
よう、私はステルラ。いい勝負をしよう。
ああ、こちらこそ。
It is a red-haired lady, and she introduced herself as Stella. It seems like she is his next opponent, and judging by her armor, she seems to have some powerful backers. When the battle begun, he used his power on her, and his power worked on her. This time, he is going to use a different attack by using his Excalibur to shut her up. Coincidentally, that is what I did to the editor all the time. Anyway, she is launching pincer attack on his Excalibur as well, and it is not very effective. After a while, he gave her a lot of limited edition Protein Man's protein shake. Then, he used his Oscar-worthy acting to fool the crowd and admitted defeat.
Give up する俺の負けだ確かに約束は守ったぜ
Thus, he has lost the match, and the lady yesterday seems to be very satisfied with his performance. On the next day, he is looking at the ranking, and it looks like he has fallen to the double digit again due to the loss yesterday. However, he does not care about that at all, as long as he can get revenge on those who look down on him. Suddenly, he realized that Stella is right behind him, and it looks like she is quite angry at him. She knew that her winning the match is bullshit, since she was utterly defeated by him yesterday.
この前の戦い、私は自分の勝ちに納得してないからな。とにかくこのままじゃ終われない。私ともう一回勝負しろ。
It looks like she is pretty prideful, and she demands a rematch. Protein Man will never back down from any challenge, so he accepted her rematch.
仕方ないならこういうのはどうだ
私の弱点？
ああ、今からそこを鍛えるんだ。
As usual, he used his power on her, and she allows him to explore her dungeon without any resistance. He told her that she can train her resistance and defense at the same time. Fortunately, she doesn't doubt him, and keep taking on his Excalibur like a strong and independent woman. In the meantime, she keeps spawning a lot of holy water. Then, he wants her to play Piston Simulator 2024, and he used Protein Blast in the end. She thanked him for training her dungeon to be stronger and better. I think I will give my editor the same training too.
またろくでもないことをしているようだな。
Anyways, Viola wants to meet him, and it looks like she is still angry at him although she has lost the match fair and square.
あんたは俺が嫌いなようだが、それは俺といると発情してしまうからだよな。
He used his power on her, and that made her excited.
その通り。
これだからダークエルフは野蛮で嫌なんだ。
今日はこのくらいにしといてやる。
After she left, she went to the forest to do a solo Let's Play. Then, he suddenly appeared in front of her, and he is watching her gameplay in 4K although he has no eyes. She asked him to leave her alone, but he doesn't do anything. Despite that, she still continues her solo Let's Play because she is a true gamer. He knew that she needs the Excalibur treatment too, so he used Rapid Charge at her dungeon, and finished her with his ultimate move, the Protein Blast. One day, the priest is hanging out with her husband. Despite that, he still used his power on both of them, and he is going to show her husband the terror of NTR. Therefore, he starts the protein time right in front of her husband. However, since both of them are under his spell, there is not much commotion.
今から鍛錬ですか？
そうだ。 まずは四つん這いになって片足を上げろ。
To finalize the training, he gave her a lot of homemade organic protein shake as usual.
その後、俺はギルドのトップ、アリーナ運営から呼び出しを受けた。
After a few days, he was called by the higher council. It looks like they are aware that he is the legendary protein man, and they knew about his power. Despite that, they are not going to stop him. Instead, they will help him out so he can use his ability to the fullest.
後のことは彼女から聞くといい。
これはつまり、俺が運営子飼いの闘技者になれたってことか。いいじゃないか。これまで以上にやりやすくなった。
Well, the anime ended right there, and that is the end of my recap for this cultural anime. Too bad this anime only has 2 episodes, but I hope that they will release episode 3 in the future. These are the comments and feedbacks for this anime from a cultural website. So, what do you guys think about the plot and animation of this anime? Let me know in the comments section below after you watched it alone or with your families.